Japan versus Netherlands. That was a straight up classic, end to end
My
emotions, and kind
goodness.
of match that remind you why the World Cup existed. God damn, Japan, man. I just love the way these guys represent themselves. What is the fans out in the stand cleaning after themselves? The players out there just playing for the country. It's hard. It's so hard to root against these guys, man. It's so hard. They
Yo,
don't have to
Japan
have the talents like the world class players, but they just play
and
with honor.
South Korea, both of
Yes,
those teams.
they play with honor. Like I gotta calm my voice down when I talk about Japan because they look so innocent, so calm. But when they
Go
go
ahead.
out there, man, you see these guys. I'm like, yo, did you see the header? Did you see the movement? Did you see how this is happening? Netherlands,
Yo,
great team.
I hear that they scored. The ball went past Van Dijk, who is probably the tallest defender
Right.
on the whole field. And I mean,
I gotta give credit to these guys,
they
man.
went down twice and they came back twice.
They don't
To
give
me,
up.
that is
It's so hard to just sit here and just talk about how great these other European teams are playing against when they play against Japan. Japan is just this so like samurai kind of uh, we hate to represent ourselves. This
yeah,
stoic, calm. Even the fans, bro. Like it's so hard to root against them, but like Netherlands is the better team. But overall, they
right.
just got fight in them. They got this spirit they just welcome you to be part of. Because after the game, watching these guys, damn, dude. Now it make me feel bad about myself being in the stadium, not cleaning after myself. It's just so I don't want to call it religious, but it's just so human. Like,
But you
nah.
know
How
what?
do you even
I
describe
do,
that?
bro. I do agree. I do a lot of traveling,
Right.
and when you go to Asia, it's a whole different culture over there. I've been there a couple times. Like, it is hard to explain, compare it to like in America. They're very disciplined people, first of all. I remember being in Singapore. They don't even allow you to bring in chewing gum. You can't chew gum on the street because they don't want people throwing chew gum on the street. So I like everything. So they're so disciplined, and you can see even the way they play football. If they lose the game, it's not because of lack of discipline or not a lack of trying. They're just overmatched talent-wise. We know that a lot of them, they're not as physical. They're not big and strong and tall. They're always shorter, but they play intelligent football. They play very organized football, and they play very disciplined football. So if you beat them, you have to play your best. And if you beat them, you just overmatch them with your talents. But when it comes to everything else, they always do the right things. Even they might lose games, but they always do the right things, man.
Right. Even when there was a game against Germany. Germany think they got it all locked down. The Japan was like, yo, hell nah, bro. What you guys think this is? But coming back to this game, but this is the kind of game that keep you locked in from the start to finish, man. This is what separate the World Cup from the rest. This is why we have tournaments like this. Was emotional roller coaster right here. Like you celebrating each goal that each team scored, knowing that like this is the thing that force you to become neutral. It's
I
hard,
know.
so you just want to watch the game for the love of the sport because there's so much to it. And salute them, man. Like you mentioned, man, Japan can get knocked out of this World Cup, but they still get knocked out with class. With just
Yeah.
they make you feel so satisfied in watching them. It's not about the individual talents. It's never been that with this
I
team,
was
man.
I was rooting for them actually.
You know,
I was
it,
rooting for them.
it's hard to root against them. And they show up like this each time that they play. And kudos to them, man. I just hope to see more of them going to the next round. Hopefully, they make it out of the group stage and so on. So so I could sit
Wow,
there and be like,
so far looks good. They didn't drop a point. They got a point and they scored 2 goals. Remember, 2 teams make it, and the third place, the best 8 third place teams make it. So
yeah,
they have a good chance of making it. I'll be waiting for them.
God damn it, though. This is different. This is so different, man, watching these guys, man. I don't know. I don't know how to describe these guys, but man, Japan is not a team to mess around with. It is hopefully we get to see more.